The Yampa River is a wonderful place with a lot of great recreation opportunities for floaters to enjoy. Be it float fishing, whitewater rafting, paddleboarding, and even kayaking, the Yampa River has a little bit of everything for everyone. In order to float responsibly on the Yampa, please follow some of these tips we've outlined here. Before heading out on the Yampa River, make sure you check what the flows in the river are at. The river fluctuates from very high, swift water in the spring to very low and rocky flows in mid to late summer. The Yampa is typically not floatable in the fall. At certain high flows, some of the bridges along the Yampa become impassable and are a major hazard. River flows also determine what craft you may want to take on the river. Only float with the right floating craft suitable for the conditions you expect to encounter. The bottom line is know the flows before you go and adjust your craft accordingly if need be. Also, make sure you check the weather, check your gear, check your people, and check yourself. The more planning you can do before getting on the river, the better your experience will be for you and all of your crew. When accessing the river, you must know where the proper put-ins and takeouts are, as well as any pertinent information related to them. Some access points on the Yampa require you to pay to put in or even take out. Please be mindful of your time at these areas. If there are others waiting on you, unload your gear and rig your boats after you pull your vehicles out of the way. Most of the bridges over the Yampa are private property with no legal access, so make sure you are entering and exiting the river in the correct places. Once on the river, it is your duty to know if you are floating through private property or public lands. Some sections along the Yampa are signed, indicating what types of lands you are floating over. For instance, if you are in the Yampa River State Park, there are red signs along the river that mean the land ahead is private property and you cannot get out of your boat, anchor up, or even drag your craft along the rocks under the water. Blue signs along the river mean the land is public and it's okay to pull over, get out of your boat, walk around if you need, regroup, or even have a riverside break. Don't assume because you see people touching the land that it's okay for you to do the same. They may have special access that you don't. Landowners who live adjacent to the river need to be respected, so please, again, do not get out of your craft unless you know for certain you are floating through public lands. And that goes even if you are landing a fish or just need a bathroom stop. Please wait for the appropriate place to stop. Trespassing, it's a big deal, and repeated offenses may impact all of our abilities to float the river in the future. While on the water, respect other users and any wildlife you may encounter. Give others space, especially fishermen if they are casting. If you can, say hi to others and provide help if there are those in need. If you are planning an overnight trip, we encourage everyone to bring a fire pan and carry out all of your human waste from the river corridor. Similar to your trash, pack out your human waste and do your part to keep the Yampa wild. As always, with everything you do, it's important to leave no trace. Make sure you pack out what you pack in, clean up any other mess you might find, and generally leave the Yampa and the river lands better than where you found it. These are just a few tips that we at the Friends of the Yampa feel that, if followed, will create a respect for the river and respect for our community. If we all float the river in harmony together, we can ensure that our future access to this amazing river is intact for many, many years to come. Thanks for watching. Thanks for caring. Thanks for floating. And ultimately, thanks for respecting the Yampa River, one of North America's most amazing rivers. If you wish to learn more about the Yampa, head over to friendsoftheyampa.com and check out all the resources we have for you there.